morning all. Just finished my Sunday morning walk, and it was really pleasant. The weather's not great, but it was really pleasant, in such that it was so quiet, and it meant that I could kind of just listen to my own footsteps, listen to the birds, etc. And there's something truly kind of, settling about that. Because remember, at a cellular level, your body has no idea whether it's a Monday or a Sunday or a Tuesday. The only thing that makes it realise that, or the only thing that changes how that cell responds, is the signals that you give it. So if you wake up on a Monday morning and the first thing you do is look at your phone, which then stresses you out, which then sends your body into a kind of fight or flight mode, which sets your body up to basically crash at some point during the day. Whereas on a Sunday, maybe you don't wake up, and so your body doesn't get any of the light signals or whatever at that time of day, and so it's a little bit messed up. And then we wonder why. Then we wonder why on Monday we find it so difficult because we slept in on Saturday and Sunday. As long as you realise that by sleeping in Saturday and Sunday, you make Monday much harder, then that's fine. That's still your choice, and you can do that. But I'm just here to tell you, by sleeping in Saturday and Sunday, you make it much harder to go to work, get up early on Monday. The best thing for your body is to wake up roughly the same time of day every day. That's the best thing. The other great things for your body are daylight. Even like today, it's still dark, but it's a better range of wavelengths of light for your eyes that will better suit. See, listen to the birds. I don't know whether you can hear that, but they're particularly loud. And there's something particularly joyful about it. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, daylight, because it will have the right wavelengths of light, which will in turn allow your brain to send the signals to the right areas of the body to do the right things at the right time, but also at a cellular level for genes to express themselves at the right time, because you've anchored your circadian rhythm by giving it the right time, the right signals of light. So that's wonderful. So when I see people that don't have lights on and they just have a big fat TV on, or they have the daylight lights, the kind of midday blue light on early on a Sunday morning, because I've been out for an hour and a bit now, and about an hour actually, no, just over an hour, I think. When I see people when I went out earlier on and they've got the big fat TV on, kids program on, and I'm like, as long as I wish they would realise that they are sending the wrong signals to their body at the wrong time of day. And then we put these daylight lights on and we're sending the wrong signals to our body at the wrong time of the day. I just wish people would understand that. People understand a little bit more about what to eat. They understand that exercise is good. But I would love for people to understand how light is affecting their health, how light is affecting their diet, how light is affecting their diet choices, how light is affecting their mood, how light is affecting possibly depression or anxiety. If people understood how far-reaching light has a factor in, they would pay so much more attention. So I see the people with the TVs on and whatnot, and I'm thinking, okay, that your gene expression for the day is probably messed up. And then I see people at night with the TVs blaring on, really blue. You can see it from the street, the flicker and the not the flicker, but the rapid scene cuts and whatnot that are irritating the eyes. Not to mention the fact that blue light itself damages the retina, and and causes more oxidative stress inside the eye. And so if you had parents that were talking about don't sit too close to the TV, it'll ruin your eyes, and whatever, and you're like, shit, they were right. Not specifically the closeness, but just too much screen time. We're now starting to understand that damages the retina, causes oxidative stress within the eye, has now been linked to anxiety and depression, changes in neurochemical signaling within the brain, again, depression and anxiety. And if we understand that, if we start spreading that, then maybe people will change what they do in the morning. Maybe we can all change and say, right, okay, before we sit ourselves in front of the TV, we'll just go outside for a walk, get the right wavelengths of light in, which kickstart the day, anchor your circadian rhythm, and will allow you to sleep better at night. But at the same time, at night, when I'm with my kids, well, not that was hypothetical, when I'm with my kid, there is no TV past 5 o'clock, 5:30 at the latest. There's no TV. And why? Because I want her to be able to sleep well. When she closes her eyes, I want her to be able to sleep well. And I know the disruption that TV and bad lighting causes, especially as we go into winter. I know the disruption that TV and bad lighting causes on a kid's ability to get good quality sleep. So we will go out first thing in the morning when she sleeps at mine, and we'll have no TV past 5:30 when she sleeps at mine. You think, but do you know what's great about that? Is when you take the TV away, the quality of time that you get to spend with your kids goes up through the roof. You sit down and play with them, draw, make things, and you get quality time. As well as knowing that when they go to bed, when they go to sleep, they are getting good quality and quantity of sleep. And there's got to be something like, as a father, knowing that, don't know, makes me feel good. It's the same with you. So if you wake up this morning and you've put the TV on first thing, know that you're sending perhaps not the most optimum signals to your body. Know that maybe you are causing damaging things to happen in your eyes. Know that your eyes are meant to be able to move around and look at things far away and then look at things close up. And know that you are changing gene expression if you stay focused on screens all the time. And once we understand how important light is in your overall health, and as we go into winter it becomes even more crucial because we're not outside as much, so we are at the mercy of artificial lights. And that's why understanding how important light is and getting the right kind of lights. So I'll have red lights on if I wake up very early, then I'll have red light on probably in the morning, and I'll definitely have red light on in the evening. You've seen the pictures, and now that red light goes on slightly earlier when my daughter stays, to allow her body to understand that it's sunset and it's time to get ready for bed. So again, to take away the blue light that simulates it being midday, and add in more red or add in more darkness, and we start to simulate sunset, and we start to simulate that it's time for bed. It's like you have daylight and darkness routines. where possible, which is ridiculous when you get to Norway and 9:30 and 3:30 or something. It's your day and dark. Okay, so where possible, you stick as close to them as possible. But what we also try and get away from is giving your body signals that it is midday, i.e. using artificial, like bright white artificial lights later on in the day. And we also try and get daylight as soon as it is daylight. So even in midwinter, and daylight doesn't happen properly until maybe 9:30 or 10, get out at 9:30 or 10 and get some daylight on your face. Even if you've had artificial light before, just